morning. Welcome to another edition of our chat show. So this morning we'll be discussing on healthy eating as part of our ongoing series on self-love, self-care, health, and social well-being. So today, our speaker will be speaking briefly on healthy eating and healthy lifestyle. So, and I hope this session bless you. A quick introduction of our speaker. So, her name is Mrs. Bukola, and she's a senior product release specialist. And she has worked with several pharmaceutical companies in UK, and yeah, she's working on some health products, and she's an advocate of healthy lifestyle. So today she'll be discussing, as I've mentioned, on healthy eating and a little bit of nutrition. So I hope this session bless you. Thank you. So over to you, Ma. Hello, how are you? Good to have you today.
Hi, Joe. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So, let's make a kickstart. A healthy living. This is something that is very, very passionate to my heart. Okay. Have you heard this saying? Let food be thy medicine. And they say it is better we eat our food as our medicine today than to eat our medicine as our food in later years. This was actually done by a guy called Hippocrates in about 400 BC. And Hippocrates considered nutrition one of the main tools that a doctor can use. And more than that, dietary measures play a leading part in his original oath. So, and this is used to emphasize the importance of nutrition to prevent or cure diseases. So, eating well is important fundamentally to good health and well-being. It also helps us to maintain a healthy weight and reduce our risk of type 2 diabetes. As we know, in the society, this is one of the fastest growing diseases. Okay. Also, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and the risk of developing cardiovascular disease and some cancers. So, eating healthy is linked to what we say a balanced diet. So, you might ask the question, what actually is a balanced diet? Now, in definition by NHS, which is the UK Health Service, it defines a balanced diet as eating a wide variety of food in the right proportion and consuming the right amount of food and drink to achieve and maintain a healthy body weight. Now, a balanced diet gives your body the nutrients it needs to function correctly, and this nutrition will depend on the calorie intake. Now, the number of calories in our food refers to the amount of energy that is stored in that food. Your body uses calories from food for walking, thinking, breathing, and other important functions. Now, the source of our daily calories are also important. You see, food that provide mainly calories and very little nutrition are known as empty calories. This kind of empty calories are things that we should actually avoid. So, to maintain good health, we need to limit our consumption of empty calories and instead try and get our calories from food that are rich in nutrients. Okay, hope I'm making some sense so far. Okay, now why is balanced diet so important? What is the importance of it? Now, the thing is that it supplies the nutrients our body needs to work effectively. Without balanced nutrition, which is nutrition that is enriched with natural vitamins and minerals, our body is more prone to diseases, infection, fatigue, and other limiting factors. And this is another thing for children. Children who don't get enough healthy food may face growth and developmental problems, poor academic performance, and frequent infections. They can also develop unhealthy eating habits, which can persist into adulthood. And this is something that we want to avoid, as we're bringing up our children. So, what can we eat to maintain a balanced diet? I mean, without going too much into the details of what we can eat, we all know when we go out there, there's a lot of things that tells us about eating healthy and keeping a healthy, balanced diet. So, a healthy, balanced diet will usually include the following nutrients: basically, the minerals and the vitamins in our body and antioxidants. Carbohydrates as well in proportion, starches, fish, protein, fiber, fruits and veg, grains, dairy, and like I said, protein foods. So something like meat, egg, everything has to be in proportion, of course. So all these things are going to be helpful. So the fruits, the vegetables, the grains, they're all good form of nutrition in our body that helps us to keep healthy. Protein as well, and dairy. And also there are some plant-based protein like sort of like fiber, like I said earlier on, and other nutrients. Okay, dairy products There are people who have non-lactose. They can't eat anything with milk. So you got to watch what we give our children. Soya-based milk is good for health. Other things like maybe flaxseed for those who are into vegan diets, almonds or cashew nuts are also very, very good. These are often fortified, obviously, with calcium and other nutrients, making them excellent alternative to dairies from cow, like I said. Some have added sugar, so we need to read the label carefully so that we can know where we stand in terms of the balances that we need. Okay. Another thing that we could have, but though this has to be in moderation, is fats and oil. Okay. Now, fat is essential for energy and cell health, but too much fat can increase calories above what the body needs and may lead to weight gain. Okay. So there's been a lot of research on this. So it's something that parents can look up. Now, one fat that we should avoid is what we call trans fats. Now, these trans fats are used in mainly processed food, pre-made food such as donuts. So we should try and avoid all these trans fats. We got a lot of healthy natural fat, fats to love, which I'll call them like vegetable oils, obviously in moderation as well. Fish oil, that's very, very good. Fats to limit, I know we all like it, we like our butter, but we need to limit it. The cheese and the heavy cream. And of course, fats that we want to lose. Most experts consider olive oil to be a healthy fat, especially extra virgin olive oil, which is the least processed oil. But we need to just watch, how we have this fat. Now, deep fried food. I love plantain as an African. They are often high in calories but low in nutritional value. So what do we need to do? We need to cut them out, okay? So all this, like I said, just a summary of the things that we think our body, should be able to take. So a varied and healthy diet has all those nutritional value our body requires, retaining the adequate minerals and vitamins. And it's usually one that, contains plenty of fresh plant-based foods, such as, like I said before, fruits, vegetables, dairy, grains, and protein. And they limit the intake of processed food. Now, the processed food are the things that they clog our arteries, they make us unhealthy. They make us eat more than we should. If you're going to eat one potato, because of this unhealthy lifestyle as a way, probably eating three or four. And sometimes you might not be feeling because the minerals and the nutrients that the body needs is not there. So what do? We seek for the snacks, the chocolates, all these things. Okay? So our body requires the minerals and the vitamins to keep healthy. Now, like Joy said earlier on, my passion is in healthy living. I'm actually working for a company that promotes health and nutrition. Okay, so we're in partnership actually with Diabetes UK in raising awareness of type 2 diabetes. Now, the way the company works is this. We do a range of specialist cooking equipment which allows us to cook our vegetables without fats and oil and without water. Obviously, our food also without fats and oil, because we believe that a lot of our food, the natural food itself, our fish, our meat, the chicken, they all have their natural oil. And these are things that we are actually promoting. The natural oil are what we're promoting because it's good for our body. They are easily digested into our system. They don't clog our arteries. They don't plaque our arteries, okay? Now, it's a very, very healthy way to cook, because you're asking how can you cook your vegetables without water? It's the way the cooking has been made, but yeah. And it helps also to retain the minerals and the vitamins in our food, which are essential to help us live a healthy lifestyle and prevent some diseases like like the high cholesterol, cancer, diabetes, like I said earlier on, high blood pressure, all those things that I mentioned earlier. So basically, like I said before, our vision is to lead the movement back to healthy home cooking. You see, research has shown there's a direct link between growth and lifestyle diseases, like I said before, and our diet. So if we're not watching our diet, what we're eating, especially for our children as they are growing up, we need to start them early on a healthy lifestyle. Of course, now and again, we give them the snacks, the crisps, and all those things, but we shouldn't make it first thing in the morning, breakfast. The child just wants the crisp and we give it to him or her. The body needs to have the natural, the normal nutrients that will help to maintain it. There's a saying they said, eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a pauper, and dinner like a prince. So it's all the balance of everything. So in a very, very interactive and fun presentation to the entire family, if we're interested, our hostess will give you the details. I can show you how we can cook our food without fats and oil, cook our vegetables without water, and below boiling point, as we say. And guess what? You'll be able to retain as much as 93% of nutrition in our food. Now, if we can retain 93% of nutrition in our food, would that help to prevent some of those lifestyle diseases? Definitely can. I've got my testimony. Maybe I'll get to tell you more about it when we meet up in our virtual presentation. So thank you so much for the time for this afternoon. I know it's a very,
Thank
very
you,
short
ma.
message. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for
Thank
your
you.
time. God bless
Thank
you.
you.
God
Thank you
bless you,
so much.
ma.
Joy.
So our parents out there, if we have time, let's go through this video again and again. Our speaker has emphasized on we need the needs why we need to be eating healthy. Why we need to eat food with high nutritional value. So and she discussed a lot on the balanced diet, and unfortunately we are what we eat, so it is important we are hitting correctly, we are hitting balanced diet. This will save us from disease such as cancer, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and so on. So I pray may God help us. So like she has said, she's working in partnership with a company. They are working on some products. So one of these days I would love to invite her back, to probably show us, talk a little more in details about this, about what she's doing at the moment, about the product. And so if that's possible for her, I believe she will be able to create time for us, and to so that she can come and show us this product, how it was, the functionality, because we are very intentional about our health, and we want to really work with to improve on our healthy lifestyle, healthy lifestyle. So Ma, hope you won't hesitate to come when we invite you again, so that
Sure.
parents can, they will be able to have a brief overview of your product, and if they're happy, to know further, then we can display your contact so that they will get in touch with you, and we take it
That'll be
from
great.
there. So,
Thank you.
thank you so much again for your
Thank you
time,
so much
and
for the
our
time, for the
parents out there, we
opportunity.
wish you a very lovely week
Thank you. God
ahead.
bless you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.